Is digital text a nightmare for you? Hope not, but this will at least not be a nightmare anymore. Tydskrif voorblad, that is the front page of a magazine. So I want you to be positive about Afrikaans, and this is how you're going to do it. So firstly, I want you to, as I introduce the terminology, the termen, I want you to say it out loud. Okay, you don't have to be embarrassed. You're not in front of a whole class. You're alone there at home, hopefully, and you can just say it out loud without embarrassment. So just repeat after me, okay? So here is the tydskrif voorblad. So die voorblad van 'n tydskrif, the front page. That's the name of it. And we have to do different parts of this. So the motto, die leser is jou reis begin hier. Your journey starts here. Let's do the next one. Die Mashoof. I know it's a very strange name for the name of a magazine, but that's what you just have to learn it. Mashoof is the name of that specific magazine. So die weg will always, the Mashoof will always be weg for this magazine. And we'll look at a few other magazines and what the Mashoof would be. Right, so next one is the uitgawenommer. Now you see that little hashtag thing? On this magazine, it is not a hashtag. Okay. Dit is die symbool van nommer. It's a symbol for number. So dit is die 129ste nommer van hierdie uitgawe. So it's the 129th edition of this magazine. Okay, volgende. Die draak, it just stands for Drakensberg. Okay, it's just like a abbreviation for Drakensberg. This one is the streepieskode, the barcode, streepieskode. Don't you think that's a good name for it? I think it's a very good name. Streepies is lines or stripes, and that's usually where the price is. Now, they could ask you, what is die prys van die tydskrif? Or they could say, wat kost die tydskrif? And that just means, what does it cost? So here you see, here's another kos. So kos is a homonym. Kos can be food, and it can be the cost of something. So don't confuse that. If they ask, hoeveel kos die weg? Then you can say, dit kos 125 rand. Okay, next one. Dit is die hoofartikel. So they have lots of articles in the magazine. Which is the main one? And that will usually be in bigger font. Die hoofartikel is die draak. Die datum van uitgawe. So it's the date of this specific edition. So you have to look at that. They might ask you a question about hoe dikwels kom hierdie tydskrif uit, of hoe dikwels word hierdie tydskrif gepubliseer. And then you have to look at the date. And if you see there's only a month and a year, then you know it's a monthly magazine. Maandeliks. If there's a date of it's like 1 tot 7 Julie, then obviously dit is 'n weeklikse tydskrif. So you have to look at the date and put 2 and 2 together and get 4. Okay? So die datum van uitgawe. Right, the target market. Die teikenmark. They might ask you, wat is die teikenmark van hierdie tydskrif? So wie sal dit koop? Who will buy this kind of magazine? Obviously not everybody. If you look at the picture, you can see it's very sort of nature orientated. Daar is berge, mountains. Daar is 'n stapper. There's a hiker there. There's his backpack, sy rugsak. En hy is besig om 'n foto te neem. It's very much an outdoorsy type of magazine. So dis vir mense wat lief is vir die buitelug, mense wat lief is vir die natuur, mense wat daarvan hou om te stap, daarvan hou om bergfiets te ry. Look at that. Magaliesberg, bring jou bergfiets. See, mountain biking. George hou picnic in die bos. So outdoors people. Mense wat lief is vir die buitelug, vir die natuur. So definitely not people who love shopping and cityfied people. Dit is nie die teikenmark nie. Then die lettertype font. You can see there's many different types of fonts here. They might ask you something about hoe word die hoofartikel beklemtoon. How does the main article get emphasized? And then you have to say met groot hoofletters. But now, of course, you are not going to see it in color, unfortunately. So we are going to show you how to do that in a black and white picture. So there you can't say yellow because you won't see the yellow, okay? So here is what you will see in your exam. If they use this, you'll just see black and white. So you have to say, for instance, hoe weet jy, let's say they ask you, hoe weet jy dat natuurliefhebbers hierdie tydskrif sal koop? How do you know that nature lovers will buy this magazine? So you can say, want die agtergrond, the background, is berge en die natuur. Of die prent is oor berge en natuur. So you've got a background and a foreground because you don't have colors now in the exam. So there are certain things that stand out even in black and white. So die mashoof staan uit want dit is 'n ligte kleur op 'n donker agtergrond. En die draak staan ook uit, dis ligte kleurletters op 'n donker agtergrond. You see, light color letters on a dark background. So that's all you can say because, you don't see the yellow. Okay. Here's another example just to show you die mashoof van hierdie tydskrif is Huisgenoot. En die hoofartikel van hierdie tydskrif is 2024 Triomf, Trane en what the heck. So that's obviously a summary of what happened in 2024. Okay, so here's another black and white one, which is what you're going to get in the exam. So hier is die mashoof. Die mashoof is in groot letters. Jy kan ook sê groot letters, groot donker letters op 'n ligte agtergrond. Big dark letters on a light background. Because you don't see the color, right? So let's see what else. There's die lese. The motto, die lese is stylvol, sinvol, propvol. Very catchy motto. En hierdie is Milan Murray. Sy word beklemtoon want sy is op die voorgrond. You see, now in the actual magazine, you can see the color and it's all shiny blue. But in this case, you can't see that, but you can see she's on the foreground and the rest is on the background. So, hoe word Milan Murray beklemtoon? Sy word beklemtoon want sy is op die voorgrond, nie die agtergrond nie. En die prys, it's always just net just above the barcode or the streepieskode. So wat kos dit? Die tydskrif kos R64.90. Okay, so that's black and white. Okay, so now if you do this assessment, you've got a much better chance of getting better marks in the test or exams. Just because you would have practiced a bit, okay? So do it, take your turn. I've had my turn. So you're going to write on the top of your assessment, you're going to write visuele teks, tydskrif voorblad. And then you're just going to write 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 het 'n A en 'n B, en dan 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 questions. You can do it, right? It's mostly one-word answers, so it's not difficult. Do it for your own sake. So skryf die nommers nou neer, and when the red dot disappears, you can pause your video for a moment and just write this, and then I'm going to show the questions. So, vra oor die Weg tydskrif. Now remember, I've shown 3 different magazines. The questions are all about the very first one, Weg, all right? And what I've done is I have, just after this, I've made the black and white issue of the WEG. So you can go forward and backward on the video to get the pictures again, the picture of the magazine, die prent van die tydskrif, en dan kan jy teruggaan, you can go back and get the questions again. Okay, that's how I did it like that. So you don't have to go far back on the video. So wat is die mashoof van hierdie tydskrif? Hopefully you know that now. En wat is die lese van die tydskrif? Hoe dikwels, how often word hierdie tydskrif gepubliseer? En wat is die hoofartikel van hierdie uitgawe? A main article. En waarvoor staan dit? So this is a bit different because there's an abbreviation. The article is actually written in abbreviation and then I gave you the actual word, what it stands for. So, hoe word die hoofartikel beklemtoon? How does the main article get emphasized? And remember, you're going to go by the black and white version, because that's what you'll get in the exam. Wat is die teikenmark van hierdie tydskrif? People who shop till they drop? I don't think so, hey? Right, die Afrikaanse woord vir barcode is, en waarvoor staan die symbool bo aan die voorblad? Remember what it's not. This is not social media. Hoeveel kos die tydskrif WEG? So those are your questions. When you say, this is the black and white issue, right? You can see, you can go back and forth like that with the questions in the article, the front page. And then when you see this red dot disappear, pause your video and do that work. I am now going to show the answers. So first do the work. So, wat is die mashoof van hierdie tydskrif? WEG. And if there's an exclamation, as daar 'n uitroepteken is, skryf die uitroepteken. Wat is die lese, the motto? Jou reis begin hier. Your journey starts here. Hoe dikwels word hierdie tydskrif gepubliseer? Maandeliks. Now, if you say elke maand, it would also be right. Wat is die hoofartikel van hierdie uitgawe en waarvoor staan dit? Die draak is die hoofartikel. Dit staan vir die Drakensberg. En B, hoe word die hoofartikel beklemtoon? Dit word beklemtoon met groot, ligte hoofletters op 'n donker agtergrond. Because you can't say yellow because you wouldn't have seen the yellow. Wat is die teikenmark van hierdie tydskrif? Now, yeah, you have a few choices. Mense wat lief is vir die natuur, of buitelug, of avontuur, of fietsry, of toer, of stap. Any of those would be acceptable. Die Afrikaanse woord vir barcode is streepieskode. Waarvoor staan die nommer bo aan die voorblad? Nommer, nie hashtag nie. Hoeveel kos die tydskrif WEG? Dit kos R125. There you are. How did you do? Because they were really like 9 questions, although there were really 8, but there were B question A and B. So how did you do? If you didn't do too great, you should get at least a 7 out of 8 for this. If you didn't do too well, then just go back and watch again. Or if you just got one wrong, go back and see, oh yes, that was that, just to remind yourself, okay? Because I want you to get this right when you're in an exam. Okay, so, did you learn from this video? I hope so. Tell your friends about afrikaanssucces.co.za, then they can also get help. Tot ziens!